With what she's tracking, and I think it's just more heat today and serious heat that we got to talk about, Lauren.
Most definitely. We're talking about the feels like values up to 107 degrees, guys. It's going to be super hot, especially this afternoon. So make sure you have ways to stay cool and, well, beat the heat. We also have the potential for a couple spotty showers as we move into the day today. Isolated potential mostly across the Metroplex, but as far out to the west is where we have the highest threat for more heavy rainfall, brief gustier conditions, and frequent lightning. I want to show you what's happening on the radar as we speak. We're currently monitoring some showery and thunderstorm development near the Stephenville area, down south towards Comanche and up along the Eastland region into the I-20 corridor, up to the north just a bit further. We're also monitoring a couple more rumbles of thunder as well as showers into Palo Pinto County and stretching into Jack as well as Young County as of right now. Again, no severe weather, but we could have the potential for a couple stronger thunderstorms as we move into the day today. In the afternoon, a few initialization of some thunderstorms will be likely, decent amount of cloud cover, and then things die down by later on tonight when we lose that daytime heating. High temperature today topping out right around 98 degrees for you here across the Metroplex, but the feels like temperature will skyrocket into the triple digits. Chance for some more scattered thunderstorms across our northwestern and southeastern counties. Anywhere across North Texas, though, does have that potential for an isolated rumble of thunder. So as you're heading out the door, grab that umbrella just in case. Not all of us will need it, but we do have that chance. I want to show you the heat alerts across the United States, here across North Texas as well as into portions of the deep south. We have heat alerts in effect. That's the case into the desert Southwest. Around 33 million Americans, I should say, are under heat alerts through the next 24 to 48 hours. So a lot of us will be bringing on the heat. Here across North Texas, heat advisory in effect because the feels like temperatures could get up to around 107 degrees today. That will be along the I-35 corridor and for those of us off to the east. Fort Worth, good morning to you. It looks nice and gorgeous outside, 94 degrees where we're sitting at right now, but the heat index value, the feels like temperature is 98 degrees, but we are seeing some sunshine. Again, potential for some rumbles of thunder will be expected as we move through the rest of the day today. Ridge of high pressure dominating in the upper levels of the atmosphere is slowly drifting off to the west. That's retrograding. It'll allow for a northwesterly flow aloft, which in the next upcoming days will bring the chance for a couple rumbles of thunder as we do move into the end of this week. So just a heads up, more rain will be on the way. Meanwhile, over into the Atlantic Ocean, we're still continuing to track Major Hurricane Erin. Temperatures will be hot over the next several days, then on the decline by the end of this week.
Let's talk a little first alert weather here with Lauren Bostwick. We need a little break from all this heat and humidity, Lauren.
You know, we really do. We've actually reached a triple-digit day today. Yay, it's our fourth here across the Metroplex. I'm just kidding. We're ready for a break, and that's in the forecast as we head into the end of the week. So good news there. I do want to go ahead and start on the radar and show you what we're seeing as of right now into Parker County. A couple rogue thunderstorms are flaring up. Nothing severe, which is definitely good news, but some hefty downpours associated with them, and maybe a lightning strike is possible. So remember, when thunder roars, you head indoors. That's to the south. To the southwest, I should say, of Weatherford along the I-20 corridor headed towards Millsap. Down to the south of Decatur, also another rogue thunderstorm popping up, and to the north of the Fairview area, just a heads up if you're headed out and about. We are going to be monitoring a couple more flare-up showers and storms through the rest of the evening, but most of it dies down by the time the sun sets. It loses the energy that we need to pop up some of those thunderstorms. Tomorrow morning should stay dry, but in the afternoon, reinitiation will be expected across the area. Pop-up showers and thunderstorms, and they will be scattered into your afternoon commute. So something to keep in mind for tomorrow. You definitely want to head out the door with an umbrella, and when you pick the kids up from school, they might have some showers and thunderstorms for them too. So make sure they head out the door with an umbrella as well. Rain jacket, it's going to be too hot and sticky in the afternoon. Now, over the next couple of days, we're tracking an uptick in precipitation. Why? Well, it's all because of frontal system that'll swing through and, well, produce more showers and storms. So something exciting in the forecast to get excited about because it is very hot. We have a heat advisory in effect here across North Texas and a good chunk of the southern plains into the Mississippi Valley, all under heat alerts. Now, if you look over towards the desert Southwest, those folks there are going to see temperatures climb to around 120 degrees by the end of this upcoming week. So at least thankfully, we don't live there. Here, we're just looking at the high temperature topping out right around 107 degrees for the rest of the day today. And that'll be possible into the day tomorrow. Heat advisory in effect for tomorrow until around 8 p.m. because it will just be hot. 98 degrees where we're sitting at as of right now. Good afternoon to you. Into the Metroplex, 104 is what it feels like. It's all thanks to this big ridge of high pressure dominating in the upper levels of the atmosphere. It'll gradually shift off to the west over the upcoming days. What this will allow for is a northwesterly flow in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That will allow for, well, some showers and thunderstorms to pass through our vicinity at the in the next couple of days through the end of the week. This will usher in a frontal system by Wednesday, and that frontal system will sag down to the south very slowly through the end of the week. And by the way, we are still monitoring Hurricane Erin. That's in the Atlantic Ocean. It'll continue to migrate up to the north. No imminent threat to the United States, even though tropical storm force winds are possible in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Here, 100 degrees back in the forecast for your Tuesday. Heat advisory in effect as well. But thankfully, those temperatures cool down through the end of the week and into the next weekend. And don't forget, we're looking at those rain opportunities as well.